Welcome back to the Money Pig Podcast, brought to you by Goodwin Investment Advisory, where our mission is to lead people to financial peace, independence, and generosity. I'm your host, Reid Trego, and today on the show, we are joined by GIA's newest investment committee member and founder of Pantana CPA, Krista Dempsey, to talk about my favorite, my kryptonite, taxes. Wow, this is exciting. Welcome, Krista.
Thanks, Reid. Happy to be here.
Yeah, I'm just super glad you're here. Welcome. You're a new member of the investment committee here at Goodwin Investment Advisory.
Correct.
Yeah, a group of professionals who are not clients of GIA who guide us on investment choices. And how do you like that?
I'm learning a lot.
Right.
It's exciting, though, to be a part of it.
Yeah. I got to sit in on many investment committee meetings. I also learned a lot and had something very little to add. I was never on the investment committee. I was just an advisor here, but I was like, wow, these people are smart people.
There is a lot of wonderful people there.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Really, really a lot of brains going on there. So you founded Pantana CPA.
Correct.
Quite a while ago, I think.
2001.
2001, and it's now 2023.
That is correct.
This is 22 years. I'm not an accountant, but I can do that math.
That's pretty good, Reid.
Thank you very much. Yeah, that is great. Well, congratulations. Always been based in Woodstock, Georgia.
For the most part, we were in Kennesaw a little bit in the beginning, and
right.
then we've moved over to the Woodstock-Ackworth area about 10 years ago.
Yeah, good. Yeah, you have a really nice building there.
Yes, we do. An old Regions Bank.
I was going to say, it looks like an old bank. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep. Even have a drive-through.
Do you use it?
Yes.
Do you really?
Yes.
People can drive through and drop off their taxes?
Absolutely.
Like, do they drive through and drop off a box, like a shoe box full of receipts sometimes?
Sometimes they do. They shove it all in that little drawer.
Do they
push
really?
it through. Yes.
Ah, that's amazing. That sets you apart, Krista. Not everybody has this.
And it came in handy for COVID too, so it was lovely.
Wow, no kidding. You built it just in time. That's awesome. Well, good. So, yeah, you're a GIA trusted partner where, you have a relationship. You're kind of a center of influence for our firm. And so we wanted to talk to you because there are times we refer clients to you. You share an office or you use an office here in our building. Yes,
we have an office here. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, here in our building. And we just wanted to get to know you a little bit better. So let's go back to the start. What got you interested in accounting?
Ooh, exciting. I'd say the only class I enjoyed in high school was my accounting class.
Is that right?
It is correct. I remember my teacher, Crystal.
Yeah.
Yep, she is the one.
I remember I took one accounting class in high school as well. Mr. John is his name. And the only thing I remember is he taught us that credits have nothing to do with credits and debits have nothing to do with debts.
They're backwards.
Mm-hmm. I know. I remember that. Mm-hmm. So it's a long time ago.
That's good. He did something then.
Yeah, he did. Okay. So where did you go to school?
I went to Liberty University, which is in Lynchburg, Virginia.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yes.
Where you grew up.
Yes. Okay. Grew up there.
Nice.
Yeah. Parents both taught there. So.
Yeah. And just knew you were going to go into accounting.
There might have been a little hesitation and question there, but it was the one thing that I was drawn to. So,
I mean, was it a straight path, just accounting to accounting, or did you vary a little bit?
I varied a lot in there.
Oh, did you? Okay, tell
tried
us about
home
that.
ec for a little bit. Thought, I could do this, and I can't sew.
Okay,
it was a failure. Maybe did some international business for a while.
Okay,
finance. Came back to accounting.
Okay, well, good. Mm-hmm. Well, accounting, it said, is the language of business, right? And I got through somehow with that one accounting class in high school, got an econ degree, and never had to take accounting. So I feel like I went into life without the language of business, even in my back pocket. It was always the thing I wanted to know more about. I always knew that. And it probably made my business ownership phase of my life more complicated than it needed to be. But that's all right. Okay, that's good. So at Pantana CPA, who are your typical clients? Individuals, businesses? Talk to me about that.
Sure. We have individual clients, but I would say the majority are small to medium-sized businesses, maybe have more than one, possibly, that we do a range of accounting, tax planning, projections, the whole gamut, payroll.
Yeah. So, like, what's in a typical package for a business that you would be the services that you would provide?
Sure. So we start off with making sure they've got a good software, QuickBooks, and we do their bank reconciliations. We produce financial statements for them that they can review monthly, as well as when we do our tax projections during the year. We also include payroll in that for their employees or even a single member, just one owner.
Yeah.
And then the tax return at year end
Awesome.
is also included in that package.
Okay. Yeah. Beautiful. I love it. I love it. And we're going to do another episode with you where we talk a little bit more in depth, a lot more in depth about small business and starting up and making sure you have your act together.
Correct.
As we would say, because business is hard anyway. It's harder if you have your financial house in disorder.
Correct. Okay. Yes. Yes, it is.
Good. My daughter is almost a CPA. My wife is a bookkeeper. I love them both very much, but I do not like accounting type stuff. What was it that drew you to accounting?
It's a puzzle. Oh, you're right.
I don't even like jigsaw puzzles.
You don't like jigsaw?
No, there it is.
Gracious. So you got to put the puzzle together, make sure all the pieces fit correctly, find out where the errors are, fix that. I'll tell you what got me the most. My first job in accounting, I was an auditor, and I know, right?
Yeah.
And I audited for a high-risk lender. So I learned how people hide stuff or do things wrong. Yeah. And so you got to figure it out.
Like forensic accounting.
It was like forensic accounting.
You know, Justin, our advisor here,
Yes.
we've talked to him before. He was an auditor too. And he said he left that because he was tired of not having any friends.
I can see that.
Yeah.
They did not like to see you coming. That is for sure.
No, you're not their favorite person. Oh, that's wonderful. Okay, good. You like the puzzle of it. That's good. And that's what somebody wants.
Correct. When you put it all together and it's right and you know it's right. And there's not lots of issues lying in there.
Good. I love it. Tell me about hobbies. What does Krista do for fun?
Ooh, that's a toughie. My hobby currently is mowing grass, actually.
I love that.
I've got my husband finally allowed me to purchase a walker. That's a brand.
Okay.
Lawnmower.
But it's not
a
like
zero turn
walker like you push mower. It's like a brand that
it's
you
a
ride.
zero turn riding mower. And I mow a few acres of grass every week. And it's lovely.
It is. Isn't it a great time?
It's therapeutic.
I totally agree with that. We have a lot in common. I call it therapy with my friend John Deere.
You're John Deere,
Yeah.
yes. Now, do you wear your AirPods and listen to some good music while you're out there, or do you podcast?
Usually podcasts.
I'm a music girl.
Okay. Yeah. Music's for exercise. Podcasts for mowing, I think.
Maybe. I might have to swap it up a little bit.
Okay. And family?
Family, I have a husband, and then that's Clay.
Yeah.
And then my son, Alec, just moved off to college, so we are now empty nesters, and it's super sad.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So now we just travel to visit him.
That's great. That's good. And so your busiest times of year, like we're actually recording this in right before October 15th, which I think is usually a busy time of year.
It is a busy time. So we have the deadline for all those last-minute procrastinators.
Yeah.
That is due the 15th.
And those are personal?
Those are personal.
Personal, because corporate was September 15th.
They were September 15th, correct. Okay. Yep. So they're way late. Now, C corporations are due on this deadline, October 15th.
Okay, got it.
So it's C corps and individuals.
You know how to keep it simple, though? Just do it on April 15th.
That would be lovely. Really, the summer is the best time.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because we, as the preparers, are not crazy busy.
Yep.
And you get a little bit more better attention, maybe.
Oh, so file the extension, pay what is due if you owe.
Correct.
Or what you think is going to be due, and then have it actually done in
June, July, August, all those months are fabulous.
Oh, wow. Interesting. Well, I'll keep that in mind. I hadn't thought about that.
Yes.
Awesome. All right. Well, good. Krista, thanks so much for being here.
Of course.
And telling us a little bit about you. We're big fans, obviously. And GIA is a big fan. You guys run a really nice operation. And we think that is fantastic. So,
thanks. We love being up here and working with everybody at Goodwin.
Good partners. So good. And as financial advisors, we manage and balance portfolios, but the unique value that we bring is that we work to understand our clients' individual goals so that we can have good planning conversations that are so personal and unique to each individual, because then we can refer trusted partners like Krista to our clients. So thanks again for being with us, Krista.
Thanks, Reid.
And thank you all for listening. As always, if you have a question, you can email us at moneypig@goodwininvestment.com. And until next time, have a great day. Thanks for listening.
The Money Pig podcast is hosted by Reid Trego, a financial advisor at Goodwin Investment Advisory. This podcast is intended to share information and perspectives, but should not be interpreted as legal, financial, or tax advice. The opinions shared by participants are not necessarily endorsed by the company. Goodwin Investment Advisory is regulated by the SEC, and the company operates in compliance with applicable securities laws and regulations.